Hi, and welcome to day 2 of running a small handmade business around these guys and a regular day job. It's Tuesday the 4th of February. I'm Alan, and I make and sell art displays like this one and photo displays that I sell online under the company name called Peggy Picks, mostly on Etsy, a little bit on Amazon, and also my own website. So this week I thought I will bring you guys along with me to show you what it's like kind of fitting in a small handmade business around family and a normal day job. Okay, it's kind of, my mom's gone to work already, and soon I have to get them to nursery and school, so I've got to quickly finish breakfast and get on with the day. Right, it is just after 8. So we're making pretty good time today. Shall we go, Felix? You ready to go? Well done. Sometimes we run around and it takes ages to get out, but we're sorted. All right, hello, Whale. Okay, let's go. You bringing Whale with you? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so we've dropped the boy off, and now it's time to drop Imogen off. Let's go.
So coming up again, we're going to see the burger van over here.
The sign's there. There it is. There's no one at burger van today.
And then the burger van's just there.
The man's in there.
But there's no customers.
No customers today.
The man's just quietly, peacefully drinking some coffee and he's back.
So it's just after 8:30 and we've made it to school, and then so Imogen's got a school trip to, was it a farm? Not an animal farm, it's kind of like a...
Like when you can see like models of old cave paintings in the Iron Age and Bronze Age houses.
Yeah, so they have to take their belly boots, and we were already organised and we packed them yesterday, put them by the front door, and then when we left the house, luckily I thought, do we have the boots? And we didn't, so we had to go back to the house and pick up the boots. But it's alright, we still made it to school in time. So now we're just gonna do the usual of we park a bit further out and walk in, and yeah, we'll be in good time to join the bus for the school trip. See you later. Right, so I'm back home. Everyone's been dropped off where they need to be, and I was hoping to stop at a post office on the way back because I had one customer who's paid for tracked international shipping, which costs way more than the display itself. But anyway, sometimes people do go for that. But there was a massive queue of traffic, so I thought, instead of messing about on wasting time, we'll do the post later. Yeah, so for now it's time to crack on with the day job. Okay, so it's Tuesday afternoon and I'm back near my daughter's school ahead of home time. So I thought I would talk today about the pros and cons of running a handmade business. So this, of course, is from my perspective of doing it around family commitments and a regular day job. So if I start with the pros, for me, I kind of fell into handmade. I didn't really sort of think, all right, I'm going to make stuff myself to sell. It just happened to turn out this way. I find, making sort of wooden crafts as simple as a design as it is, and painting, really kind of a bit like therapeutic, because my day job's sort of working on a computer all day, so it's quite nice to have a bit of like a craft to do and make things. I really do enjoy that. Not only the making, but it's also rewarding when customers kind of share their reviews, and sometimes with photos of their kids, or if it displays their photo display for themselves, they'll show their display on their walls, and I just think, I made that, and it's just really incredible to think that something I make, someone's gonna, like, out of all the things they could choose to buy, they choose to buy it, and then the best bit is they really like it, and it's really bringing them some happiness and value. So that's kind of the little circle of from making it to the end user enjoying it is really nice. More on the business side of what I see as a benefit of handmade is, if you make stuff yourself, you can kind of be assured of the quality. I guess the point I'm trying to make is I'm quite observant, so I figure that if something I make, that's them coming back from their school trip, that's if something I make, if I'm not happy with it, I won't let it pass. And so I think that's what makes the customers kind of happy with the quality, because it's kind of at my level, which is probably a bit more than the normal person. So that's good. And I've bought some things that I make. So I do like the little pegs with a white heart embellishment stuck onto it. And I thought, oh, I can buy those in, but what happens with the mass-produced ones? Yeah, they're still handmade, but you know, in the factory they've got to churn these things out so fast that they stick the hearts on, and they're all crooked and at different heights on the peg. And some of the hearts, you know, they might not be very nice looking, and they'll still use it anyway. And then it's just not great. And I just think, well, that's not something I'd be happy to sell. So there is that element to it, that you get more quality control by making it yourself. And the next thing is, you know, my material costs are relatively low, so it's worth then my time. I can make a decent profit per display to make it worthwhile, because I'm doing this in my spare time. I don't want to just make like pennies per display. And you see some people online and they just, I don't know whether they're just selling for fun or what, but they are selling at cost, sometimes lower. And so yeah, so if you can make a good amount of profit, then it makes your time worthwhile. And this is another thing. I guess now we're going to one of the downsides of handmade and making yourself. If you're just kind of a one-person band doing it all, when you're exchanging your time for money, you only have so much time in a day, right? And when you're doing kind of a side business, you have even less time, because you know, your 7-8 hours is taken for your day job, and then you've got family commitments and whatnot. So, you know, help with the kids, obviously, like I'm here, morning drop off, afternoon drop off, that's coming up to like 2 hours. And then, you know, if I help with dinner, washing up, clothes, ironing, all that, it all adds up, doesn't it? Sorting out Imogen's homework. And then I have to fit in my business around what little time is left. So you can only make so much, right, in that time. And sure, I try and it's a very big thing I'm doing this year, is to look at everything and how I'm doing everything, and just basically be more efficient while maintaining the quality. And again, you'll reach a plateau of that. You know, big corporations love like Lean Six Sigma and everything, but you can only be so lean. You can get to a point where you can't squeeze any more out without, you know, making compromises, such as on quality. So that is one of probably the main disadvantage, and that's something I'm having to like work on, because I'm not gonna, maybe when the kids are older and a bit more independent, yeah, I'll have a bit more time. But you know, it's a chicken and egg, isn't it? I want to grow the business this year, 2025, but at the same time you need time. So I can only grow it so much, and in that spare time, if it's being used to make things, then that's time I don't have to, say, make things like this video, although I am prioritizing it this year. So I think across all channels, all sales channels, I'm probably around about 11,400 displays since the end of 2018. So that, even if you give like 10-15 minutes per display, you know, this is like from scratch making, and then you've got packing, posting, customer service, you know, giving them the dispatch note and all that. That all adds up. So probably 10 to 15 minutes easily per display, if not more for the more like elaborate ones. Oh man, and if people have ordered photos, then that's another thing altogether. That takes time, because I edit, print and cut each photo. That is something to consider if you're kind of like me, trying to squeeze in your business around everything else in life. I suppose it's a good problem to have if you're kind of thinking, well, I need to make more, I can sell more. That's always a good thing, and I guess that's kind of a growing pain. I guess it's a good place to be if you reach the point where you can duplicate your day job income. I think that's the best sort of situation to be in, to be at a point where if you left your day job, whether voluntarily or you got fired or made redundant, you'd be fine. You can work on your business, and yeah, okay, it's not as guaranteed, you know, steady income every month, but better than having to scramble and just take whatever job that you can find, which might not be good. So it's probably, if you're just beginning, not something to worry about too much. And another benefit, I guess, of Handmade is you hopefully make something you enjoy making, right? So it's you won't get so fed up. There's less chance of getting fed up because there's loads of people in normal day jobs and they literally hate their job, but they have no choice. They can't get another job easily, but they need money, right, to live, to pay the bills. So they're just stuck in this dread, the Sunday night, Monday's coming, it's going to be 5 days of hell. So by making something that you enjoy, you don't see it as a job as such. Whether I'm feeling tired or sometimes ill, I make the displays. Apart from if I'm really bad, okay, I have to take an evening off. I'm not going to do myself in, but if it's handmade and it's something you like doing, one of your crafty skills or hobbies or passions, then that is that's a positive, because you won't see it as a chore and it's making money from something you like to do. So I'll leave this little message on a positive note and go and pick up Imogen.
What is that?
No, I think it's very noisy. Right, so earlier this road had a jam all the way along, so I couldn't even park. So we will try now and we can post.
I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah, do you want to pop these in? No.
Yeah, the stupid noise has stopped.
Oh. It's going in. Alright, have to drain the key. So it's now 20 to 10 at night, and kids are just about in bed, and so today I've had 3 orders for 4 of these blocks art displays, so similar to the one behind me, but the ends of those are square and these are rectangle. So this is one of my oldest designs, and it's weird because, say, yesterday it was all stars and a heart photo display, and today it's 4 of the same design. So I think basically what happens when someone buys a display, it kind of gets a bump up, gets shown more, I suppose, and then you'll often find the same item being bought together. And it's really annoying because I had another order as well, which I've had to cancel because it's from Ireland, and at the end of last year, so December 2024, the EU introduced the GPSR, General Product Safety Regulation. Yeah, General Product Safety Regulation, get it the right way. So I now can't ship to the EU. Well, I can, but you need to have like a representative within the EU. And of course I'm not going to pay for someone to do that, because I have a few orders from Europe, but I don't know if it's going to be worth paying that, because already for Germany I pay for their like packaging legislation to have basically a company recover or recycle the packaging waste on my behalf, that sort of thing. So you have to declare how much materials you're sending over, so like cardboard, like the poly mailers, or that kind of thing. So yeah, gradually, if you keep paying for all these services, the cost adds up, and I have to think, is it worth it, given that I don't sell that much to Europe? So yeah, I've had to cancel that order, unfortunately, because it's Etsy, I think, at the moment. I haven't checked, but the last I saw, you can exclude the EU, but of course with the UK and Ireland, they haven't separated that, so it's a bit annoying, but what can you do? This is another thing, when you're on a platform, you kind of have to you know, play by their rules or kind of work with their system, as it were, really. But that might change. I know. I think Printify has like a way for their customers to use their representative for Europe or something like that. So maybe Etsy will do the same, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. But anyway, I'm going to probably just pause and so I can concentrate and get my block sorted. And then I'll probably show you at the end what they look like packaged, because yeah, otherwise I know me, I won't get these done, and it's really quite late. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I thought I'd end day 2, Tuesday's vlog with, I'll just show you what the displays, how I packaged them. So that's my little logo on the box. So very intentionally, I've kind of chosen to make things that will fit in the UK what is considered to be a large letter, so it can go in the letter post, and that keeps postage costs down. And also it means I can just chuck it in the letterbox and I don't need to arrange a collection or go to the post office, which if it's busy, that's like time queuing. Yeah, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in part 3, which will be Wednesday, tomorrow. Okay, thanks a lot. See you.